Two warriors were entangled in a perilous battle to the death. Only one emerged victorious, Nobunaga Oda of Owari. Having admitted defeat, Shingen sought to entrust the sacred treasures in his possession to Nobunaga in hopes of ensuring the future of the Eastern Star. However, due to General Caesar's intervention, only the sacred treasure of fire went to Nobunaga, while the sacred treasure of wind went to Caesar. The Oda have conquered one rival only to gain another.
Nobunaga Oda has committed a most heinous treachery!
That Nobunaga guy didn't do half bad. Never thought he'd win. Yeah, right? He even got a sacred treasure. Don't worry, you're getting it back for us, right? Also, he can grab that princess too.
Lord Caesar!
What is it?
Sir, we found a letter. It was amongst the belongings left behind by Lord Shingen. After conferring with the others, we decided you should see it, Lord Caesar.
We're struggling to find a direction without our lord. We hope that you will continue to support us in avenging his death.
Well... Not only was stealing Takeda's castle a cinch, but you've also stolen the hearts of his vassals. Way to go, Caesar!
Takeda was merely the appetizer. Perhaps Uesagi is the next course.
That can't be possible. You're telling me Nobunaga struck Lord Shingen down? Has this been confirmed?
Yes, my lord. Some time ago, Queen Himiko of Yamatai gave Nobunaga a sacred treasure. It is rumored that his strength is continually on the rise.
A lifetime of rivalry with that monk gone in an instant. I'm not sure if I should thank Nobunaga or not.
There is another matter that is somewhat concerning, my lord.
Go on.
Even prior to his death, Lord Shingen began forming a close alliance with a Westerner known as Julius Caesar. We believe he was attempting to barter arms. Now with Lord Shingen gone, it appears they have unified their forces.
Julius Caesar.
So you're telling us you believe that Takeda wasn't responsible for the assassination of Lord Nobukatsu? Before our battle, Shingen and I had a manly heart-to-heart. When you look a warrior like him in the eyes, you know. He's not the type of guy that's gonna feed you a bunch of bullshit. Well, then who killed him? Some other nation probably thought that by forcing a succession, it would stir up some political chaos in the Oda castle. Then that would be their chance to wipe us out. Instead of all this bickering, we should focus our attention outward. Otherwise, we're creating the perfect setup for them to pounce.
What my hubby states is true.
Are you well? Hey, Himiko. Shouldn't you be in bed resting?
After the sudden loss of Lord Nobuhide and Lord Nobukatsu, a heavy sadness has weighed down my heart. However, dwelling on those past events won't resolve our present situation. I've consulted my mystic crystal, and one thing is clear. We as the Oda clan must move forward. Our main concern now should be Caesar, who has occupied Takeda's castle. Unfortunately, the crystal is unable to reveal his motives.
Before his death, Shingen entrusted me with his sacred treasure so I could conquer heaven and earth. So it sounds to me like there's only one thing for me to do. Go pay Caesar a visit and get back the sacred treasure.
No matter what path you choose, sweetie, you'll have the full power of Yamatai behind you.
Okay, but I need to think it over and come up with a good plan first. He's not the type of guy that'll go down easy. And despite all that, you shouldn't be pushing yourself so hard. I don't want you to get hurt anymore.
I'll be fine, no need to worry. But more importantly...
Get some rest. Leave all the war and bloodshed to me.
All right, Caesar. What have you got? Pardon me, Master Da Vinci. But what information can you give us about this Julius Caesar?
Back on my home of the Western Star, there exists a round table of leaders headed by King Arthur. Julius Caesar is one of its members.
Do you have any thoughts on his possible motives?
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out. First he shows up out of nowhere, stabbing people in the back. Then he sits down and acts like he runs the place. Haven't you Westerners heard of having a little honor, courage, and compassion during battle?
Indeed, but in the West we refer to this as chivalry.
And what does that include? Being a massive dick and killing people just because you feel like it?
If you would like to hear my opinion, I believe that Caesar has come to this star to conduct an investigation under the orders of King Arthur.
To investigate what?
Sacred treasures?
That is my guess. The dragon veins on this star exhibit far more turbulence than those of the West. What he's likely investigating is how the sacred treasures react under these conditions. But it's not just the sacred treasure he's eyeing. Undoubtedly, he's assessing the value of the people wielding them as well.
Well, can't blame him for checking me out.
Considering that is the primary reason I traveled to the Eastern Star, I imagine that Julius Caesar's intentions are the same.
Anything else?
In order to test the treasures, I have poured my efforts into developing giant battle armor, which is the only vessel we have found thus far that can activate the sacred treasure's energy. But the armor itself is not of much interest to me. Rather, I want to define the different types of power that the treasures release, as well as determine their cause. My current theory postulates that the sacred treasures draw their power from the quantum field of this world's dragon veins. Depending on the individual characteristics of each sacred treasure, as you can see, they manifest elemental powers such as fire, water, or gravity. But this is compounded with the factor of human will. Any choice or decision can interfere with the quantum, consequently strengthening or weakening the sacred treasure. In fact, these shifts in energy are strong enough to change the sacred treasure's basic properties. After countless experiments and numerous battles, I have come to realize one particular conclusion. There is an undeniable, if ill-defined, correlation between the sacred treasure's power and the resolve of its wielder.
So what you're saying is, the more awesome we are, the more powerful the sacred treasure gets?
You must have experienced this surge of strength firsthand during your battle with Lord Shingen, correct?
Queen Himiko's sacred treasure, compounded by Nobunaga's growing potential.
Earlier, didn't you say that King Arthur rules the Western Star as head of the Round Table and not Caesar, right?
Indeed, that is correct.
You think the boss man shares your thoughts on the sacred treasures?
Regrettably, I have yet to gain permission to have an audience with King Arthur, so I can merely speculate on his true feelings on the topic. Nevertheless, I do feel confident that the king and I share the same beliefs in regard to sacred treasures. Considering the fact that he sent Caesar to confirm that the dragon veins of the Western Star are undergoing rapid decay proves as much.
So far, you're only talking about investigating, but you think that means they want to steal our sacred treasures too?
Well, I'm afraid I don't quite know the answer to that question. There is one thing I would like to point out, however. Whoever controls the sacred treasure stands to rule both our worlds. Ultimately, if these theories and observations hold any truth, King Arthur intends to assert his claim of the Eastern Star's dragon veins via the use of sacred treasures and their skillful wielders.
So besides Caesar, we also have to worry about the Round Table members. And this King Arthur fellow?
So if we want to do this, I need to have a little talk with Caesar and take back Shingen's sacred treasure too.
Hey, Chief Hiraga, come here for a sec.
They're the same.
Don't tell me you're going to storm Takeda's castle.
Yeah.
But with the new alliance between Caesar's soldiers and Takeda's army, we'll be completely outnumbered.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? You got any better ideas?
Are you asking me, Signore? Aren't Western tactics uncivilized?
Look, I was just joking, man. You guys have humor, right? Wait a sec. There's an idea. Why don't we just bluff him? We can sneak over there and build the castle overnight in front of Takeda's army to totally freak him out!
If that were even remotely feasible, we would have thought of that.
It may seem far-fetched, but let's not dismiss it just yet.
Listen up, Mitsu. I'm leaving you in charge of planning all the details.
Yes, sir.
You know what to do, monkey.
You can count on me, boss! Hey, what's up? You look all spaced out. Something wrong?
No, I'm fine.
Hey, guys, hold on! Don't leave me!
Ouch. Does that mean that the Savior King, that Nobunaga is gonna die in battle? It's just a vision, but it felt so real. Nobunaga!
Yeah, what's up?
Do you
really plan on engaging Caesar in battle?
That was pretty much the plan, right?
Yeah, but...
Look, Joan, that's just how it goes.
Sacred treasure of wind, resting under blue skies. I pledge myself before Venus. Henceforth, let it be known that I am your new master. Now show me your power!
Huh? Is he really bad at this or what? Poor Caesar! Doesn't look like the treasure wants to play! At least the sacred treasure of wind has good taste.
Just as I thought, he must have done it then.
I now hereby release you of our blood pact. From this day forth, Nobunaga Oda is your new master.
I already knew that Nobunaga had the sacred treasure of fire, but he may have made a pact with the sacred treasure of wind as well. If I want to claim its power for myself, I'll have to force him to give up the pact. Once I master the wind, I'll lay claim to the other treasures. Most importantly, that beautiful princess.
Should we tell King Arthur about this? I don't know. You wanna? I'd love to see him squirm.
Ah, so it was a divine revelation?
With their battle quickly approaching, I can't stop thinking about it. I keep wondering what it could mean.
A divine revelation does not necessarily foretell a fixed future. Would it not be possible to change it depending on the strength of your resolve? And should it hold true that change is possible, perhaps that vision was heaven's subtle way of lighting your path.
I still have no idea how I can help him.
That card is the Ace of Wands in the upright position. This card signifies departing on a journey to achieve one's dream or ideals, or moving forward with great enthusiasm. The wand serves as both a weapon and as a staff to lean on when one grows weary. And if you are ever lost in the darkness, it can light the path to help you find your way.
Hello, Ranmaru. Was there perhaps something heavy weighing upon your heart? Oh! I couldn't help but notice the dark cloud hovering over your head. I'm not trying to be rude, but it appears as if you were caught between a wolf and a tiger.
Huh? Who's the tiger?
It's just an old saying we have here on the Eastern Star. It means one problem follows the next. Unfortunately, this phrase perfectly illustrates the frenzied state of the Oda clan. Nevertheless, I still believe in him. I know that my brother will do whatever it takes to pull us through this predicament. So all I ask is that you place your faith in my brother Nobu as well.
Princess Ichi stays so strong no matter what. So why am I always crippled with fear?
It can't be!
Lord Caesar! It's Oda's army!
So they've come. The show has begun at last! All units charge!
I confirm the Takeda Caesar allied forces have deployed their army.
Leading the charge is giant battle armor Quo Vadis.
Activate the Fool! After the drop, we'll begin jamming the Dragon Veins influence in the area. Roger! Let's all give it our best and make Queen Himiko proud! Right!
All right, Caesar. It's showtime!
So just a diversion? Leave the fool to me! I want the rest of you to bring down that castle! Ready, Nobunaga?
Like rats to cheese!
Operation Overnight Castle complete. It appears tonight's feast is finally getting underway.
Nobu, the rest of this is up to you.
You think you're rather clever, don't you? Prepare yourself. Try to catch me if you dare! Damn, he's fast! Now you die! Yeah, you wish! What the hell? A winged horse, huh? Sweet! Here we go! I won't let you escape!
You're killing it, Lord Nobu!
So that's the power of his new sacred treasure?
His lightning, and now fire. Ah, they've come together to give birth to a completely new power.
Eat this! Yeah! Yes! So naive! When will you learn this isn't a game? Need I teach you? Enough of this!
Nobunaga, look out!
What we call fortune in battle is more than simple chance. All of the experiences and decisions that each combatant makes lead them towards victory or defeat. So the Lady Fortuna rains victory upon me today. Not by luck, but in honor of the opportunities I have awarded myself. Now die.
Caesar, stop! It's my duty to protect Nobunaga with my life!
Do not interfere.
Ranmaru! What kind of idiot are you?
The power of wind will be mine!
Heaven, please protect him!
This power!
Behold! The treasure of absolute purity! The maiden's sincere devotion to Nobunaga has summoned forth a new power! Oh, sacred treasure! What profound blessing from heaven will you show me next?
Ranmaru, come on!
That woman. I know her. You may have escaped death once, but this will mark your end! Impossible!
Shingen's win! Come back home, baby! Oh, sacred treasure of wind! Lord Shingen relinquished his pact with you upon his death. Now obey your new master, Nobunaga Oda! Power of the wind, grant me your speed!
Unbelievable! Damn you, Nobunaga!
We really kicked ass today!
It was all thanks to your crazy idea.
See, told ya!
The sacred treasures of lightning, fire, and wind. Their power and that man alike have completely exceeded my expectations. They echo across this world. The guests for the feast are finally beginning to arrive. Truly, he is the Ace of Wands. The torch that illuminates the darkness.
Nobu, can anything in this world hold you back?
Nobunaga, you have my word. I'm willing to lay down my life to protect you.
Well, that's just how it goes.